Alright, so I'm back with Find Will Ever Die Trying. Last time I did Yui's ending, so I already did Violet, so I'm going to do a different one this time. My third and fourth place is either between Tara and Allie. I like having similar hobbies with Tara, but it was also fun hanging out with Allie, and the whole thing about her being part of the Resistance is cool. But I think I'll go with Tara. Said I love you, Tara. And loading screen again. Woohoo! But I wonder how this ending is going to end off, since it said Tara hasn't really dated before, but that it also had them waiting for us or whatever. I woke up in an unfamiliar room. Is the room shaking? I tried to get up. Ow. Fuck. I looked down to my body. I'd been bandaged up enough to look like a mummy. It's the same start as always, but I'm alive, and that's what matters. About time you woke up, yeesh, and she's still playing her games. You sure know how to keep a girl waiting, T. Were you waiting long? Sorry, I was still figuring out the whole not dying thing. Took me a little bit to figure it out, but I finally got there. I'm glad you figured it out. Hey, me too! If I didn't figure it out, I'd be dead. Give me 1 second, I gotta let the others know you're up. I lost my hair tie. Or, no I didn't, found it. Tara ran off, then came back a few moments later. Should have tied my hair back before I started this. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad to see you're alright, T. I wonder if Tara will still end up saying anything about the right hook, or if it'll go different this time since she's the main girl. You really didn't make it easy to save you, either. Oh, and if you find yourself craving brains or bananas, that's entirely unrelated to how I treated you. Totally. I'm just thankful it worked. Me too. So glad to see you safe and sound, T. If you died after all we've been through, I'd kill you. Kill me? But I'm really happy that you're here for me to say that to. Maybe the dialogue is going to go the same. What I think we're trying to say is, we're just glad you're okay. You know, the Resistance could use someone like you, T. Somehow getting shot like multiple times and not dying, so resilient. Besides, it doesn't look like you have a real job anymore, huh? Or would I be called stubborn for not dying? I'll have to think on that. Thanks, guys. You really stuck out your neck to save Kat and I can never thank you enough. It's what you would do for us, T. I guess I would. Indeed, we ran after you two just moments after you'd left. There was no point in us escaping if it wasn't with you, T. Sorry I can't add much more commentary to this, since I already read parts of these in the past two parts of this. Yeah, I know Kat said not to, but hey, I didn't remember that at the time, so it's all good. I don't think that'll hold up. By the way, Kat's doing well too. She's resting in the room next door. Like you say, yeah, I didn't remember that, so it's fine. It doesn't always work. We even managed to save the brothers 5, too. I couldn't just let them be stranded after, well, all that we've been through together. It is nice. That's great news. Thanks for letting me know. None of us would have made it off the island if it wasn't for you and Kat. It's true, despite whatever you may hear Tara say. I'm just saying, I have a pretty mean right hook. Nope, she still said it. It's so good to see you all. I've got no idea what the world ahead has for each of us, but whatever it has in store, we'll face it together. You bet. I'm surprised you can say that with a straight face, but yes, I wouldn't have it any other way. I could really use you as a PR person for the Resistance, T. You've got a thing for speeches. Maybe eventually. Wait a minute, if everyone's here, and Kat's next door, who's driving the boat, everyone looked at Tara. Oh, she's still doing it. I gotta do a thing. Oh, she didn't say anything about Terabyte this time. She ran off like a cartoon character. We laughed together. It felt like it's been so long since we could just laugh. No cameras. No fear. Just friends fooling around. Anyway, it's so good to see you're okay. That said, team, we need to give T some time to rest. Once again, I'm not trying to quarantine you because we didn't use a zombie virus's unique properties to save you. Thanks, Scarlet. And thank you, everybody, for coming to see me. Don't mention it. I never commented on the eye colors, but did they make they did make some interesting choices to complement, the rest of them. Usually they pick like colors to match their hair color, like, red eyes for Scarlet or whatnot. We're all in this together and all that, right? But they chose complementary colors and that made it look great. See you later, T. Alright, enough of the cheese. Get out before T turns... before T needs rest? Yes. I wonder how the whole Scarlet one's gonna go since she's like this. And with that, I was alone. Since she's still trying to get us alone, so I wonder how they'll change once I pick her. Woo! I thought they'd never leave. Hey Scarlet, what's up? Nothing, She was hiding a syringe behind her back. Need to give you a shot for... Good luck. Oh, well, thank you. Right. I put my arm out forward. Well, the doctor knows best. I'm not a doctor. She injected the good luck into my arm. I just wanted to say, thanks again. My life went off the rails back at the island, even before the show. That's putting it lightly. She laughed. I know if I stayed there, I never would have been truly happy for the rest of my life. I never would have been able to help people ever again. So, thank you again, T. You've been out, so there's no way you'd know, but today's the day that would have been the last day of the show, the final ceremony where you ask one of the girls to be with you. Now, I'm not saying anyone's rushing for a proposal, but I think there's somebody who wants to see you. And I've got a feeling she's driving this boat as we speak. Huh, wonder who that could be. Thanks, Scarlet. She kissed me on the cheek. Don't mention it. Probably Tara if I had to guess, and then I was alone in the room. It's time to go see her. Oh god, she actually is driving the boat. Hey, I still like her shirt, and she looks really happy in this CG artwork, so I like how it looks too. Hey, T. Would you happen to know how to read a map? Kinda. Seriously, everything just looks blue out here. I couldn't help but laugh. I mean, I've looked at maps before, and I kinda know how to read them, but I never really had to use them when I was out driving or whatever. Or out in the car. When you think about it, it doesn't really matter where we're going, so long as we're not going back to the island. I can guarantee you that's not happening. Aside from that, not much else, so we're going to be stranded at sea. We laugh together. She looks nice with the sunset in the background and whatnot, and her design just looks cool in general. You know, Tara, I wanted to thank you. For what? And she looks so happy there. No matter how dark things got, or how much it seemed like it was all over, you never stopped trying to get everyone's spirits up. Wonder what happened to her whole channel and whatnot since she's been gone for like 2 years. You made us laugh when it felt like we hit the end of the road, because she talked about recording. You made us brave enough to try to escape, to laugh at the chances, and just do it. Makes you think, as a joke thing, all the YouTubers that channels just die suddenly with no word. Maybe this is what happened, and just disappear in ways like this. You're incredible. So if I ever disappear, you know what happened. Either I was right, and they found out I'm onto them, or I just disappear. But I'll probably never just disappear. Unless I die. Anyway. It was nothing. More than just what you've done for everybody. You've made me feel like I can do anything. And when I'm next to you, I feel like we can take on the world. I really like you, Tara. And I want to make you feel just like how you make me feel every day. I want to make you laugh when you want to cry. I want to make you sing and dance when it seems like it's all over. And more than anything, I want to be with you all the time. Shucks, I don't know what to say. I'd like that. I like you too, T. Whenever I felt like giving up, you made me feel like I could do anything. And when I'm next to you, you know the world's in our hands. So I guess we're gonna start dating now? Yeah, I guess so. Sweet. Alright, now that we got that out of the way, let's take this boat somewhere with internet. Sounds like a plan. Oh, the boat doesn't have internet? What a useless boat. Wherever we're headed next, I know I'll be right where I belong, as long as I'm with her. A boat without internet, it might as well not even be able to float, it's so useless. Let's just hope there's not too many pigeons there. Yeah, the darn pigeons. Oh, time to be quiet. Alright, so I'm gonna, do the same thing of continuing so the music's not there for me, but I like that ending too. Carol looks so happy in her CG artwork, so that was pretty cool. But, yeah, I don't know who's anyone I want to do next, because that was my top three. I'll probably do Allie next, because I think she's my fourth place, but, oh well, that doesn't pertain to this part. Anyway, that was all the time I had for this part, so goodbye for now.